is going on, Flagrant Family? We are back with a brand new video, and we're going to be starting a little bit of a series. So we have this idea that we're going to grade each NBA team there is, starting from alphabetical order. So today, we're going to be talking about the Atlanta Hawks. And not only are we going to be grading the team, we're going to be going through their entire roster and grading, well, basically their main rotation guys. And we have like the 9 guys, the 9 main dudes on the Atlanta Hawks. We're going to give them a grade. We're going to talk about the weaknesses, strengths, whatever it may be for the season. And at the end of the show, we're going to talk about what the Hawks can do to improve on this season.
All
right, guys, let's start with the team. What do you guys give the Atlanta Hawks overall as a team?
A C. A C.
I kind of rock with that. They've been on a win streak recently, so I'm going to give them a C+. C+.
Okay.
I'm giving them a C-.
A C-?
Oh, damn.
Honestly, they've been kind of disappointing, bro. From making the Eastern Conference Finals to like not even like fighting for a play-in spot. That's kind of sad.
Yeah, they're 7-3 in their last 10, but like they're just, I don't know. Their defense is still abysmal. They need to figure out what's going on with John Collins. And like you guys said, maybe this wouldn't be as bad if they didn't perform so well in the playoffs last year. But like, dude, this is unacceptable.
Even so, and also they traded away some of their good defenders too in Cam Reddish.
Yeah, I did not.
Oh, that was a terrible.
I didn't think it was that bad. I mean, Cam Reddish didn't say like he didn't want to be there. I think they could have gotten a lot more for Cam Reddish, but like.
Yeah, exactly. Like they could have gotten like a decent, like they could have made a put. They could have got Josh Richardson or something like that.
Probably something pretty decent.
But anyways, yeah, I think C+, C-, those are all fair. So let's move into their star player, Trey Young, number 11, Ice Trey. What would you guys give him a grade?
I'd give him an A+. Okay. I mean, he's been performing, but his team hasn't. You know, he's been the all-star starter. His numbers look great. He's been efficient. Granted, he did have like a little rough start to the beginning of the season, but like he's really picked it up. This is the only reason why this team isn't in the lottery.
That's fair. I agree. I would give him an A just because he hasn't improved defensively at all, but I don't think he'll ever. But still, yeah, he's literally the only reason they have wins.
Yeah, the A sounds right. He's the only reason why they even have close to.
Yeah, like not much to say about Trey. We all know what's up with him, bro.
I think Trey Young deserves that A. So what are your final grades for him? Just an A? Like a solid A?
Yeah.
I'll give him an A.
I give him the A+. I have to give him the benefit of the doubt. I think Trey Young's going to turn up towards the end of the season and like secure that playoff spot for them.
I think if they play Philly again,
that's not happening 2 times in a row, man. That is not happening 2 times in a row.
Yeah, I think Philly destroys them.
Yeah, I think Philly this year destroys them. But I don't think they'll play in the playoffs.
As long as Ben Simmons isn't shooting free throws, I feel good about that series.
Ben Simmons is not why we're not even going to play.
All right. The next player we're going to move on to, though, is the boy Kevin Huerter.
Not really too much to say on my part, bro. Like, he's a fine role player. How's his efficiency from 3?
He's been doing what he's needed to do. So I say a B. He's been.
I mean, I feel like it's kind of hard for him to like have a better season than he did last season because it's like their team is so deep, honestly. Like everyone on their team is so solid.
Yeah, they have a lot of people in that shooting guard, that small forward role. Like they have Gallo, they have Hunter, Huerter, Bogdanovich. Like,
I'd probably give him like a C+, to be honest.
Yeah, I agree. He could be doing better. But like, I don't think he's going to be much in his career, much more than what he is right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think he'll just always be like that solid role player that can, get you some 3-pointers.
Yeah, I think. What did you say, Mo? C?
Yeah, I'd give him a C+, maybe.
I think C+ is a fair grade.
What do you think, Hanuk? What do you give him out of?
I think it's a B. He's done what he's needed to do. He doesn't need to be putting up. He's not needed to put up 20 points a game. So he was just to play defense.
Fair enough.
Put the ball in the.
Yeah, once again, nothing much to say about him, to be honest.
I think there's a big one for me, to be honest. Deandre Hunter.
Okay. First of all, I think they should definitely hang on to Hunter in their rotation. He's pretty much exactly what they need. He's only scoring 13 points, but his defense he's probably one of the best defensive players on the team.
Definitely, most definitely.
At least wing defender, yeah.
He's just a little bit too injury prone. That's the thing, man. So it's like, even this season, he's like, he missed a pretty a decent chunk of games. So I'm gonna give him like a B minus, to be honest.
Yeah, I'll give him a B minus. Like the team, it's not his fault. The team needs him, bro. Like we need to see their full roster healthy. But yeah, like I said, all I can give him is really a B minus.
He's like they're definitely their glue guy. He's their defense, and if he's not playing, man, like all their defense is pretty much gone at that wing spot.
I agree.
He's been a crucial defender for the team. Shabby, like he puts up stats more than the box score says, which is really nice.
Agreed. What do you give him as a grade then, Hanuk?
Probably B plus.
B plus is solid. I think if he played more games, I'd probably give him that B plus, but that's the reason why I give him the B minus just because of the games he's missed. Good injury.
Games.
The next dude, arguably the second or third best player on this team this season, John Collins.
Listen, man, Collins, I'm like his stats are fine, but he's like one of the most disappointing players for me this season.
Agreed.
To be honest, I'll give him a C plus. Like his stats are fine, but like, dude, he's just. I'm waiting. I feel like year after year we're waiting for that jump. Like Rose should be averaging 20 and 10. I feel like.
Oh, I 100% agree. 100% agree. From his rookie year, he improved to like almost 20, bro. He averaged 20 one of those years, and then like he's been on a decline since. Like I don't know what happened. It's not like their team got like a whole score. Like Clint Capella's solid, but he's no scorer, you know. So like I don't know why he just keep dropping every single year.
I feel like he doesn't want to be there.
I kind of agree with that statement too a bit.
Yeah, I've heard rumors he doesn't want to be there. I don't know where he would end up, but like, yeah, I don't know. He's not as good as
played like Dallas, man. I'd love to see him play with Luka.
Oh my God, him and Dallas would be raps.
That'd be interesting. The whole Trey Young Luka dynamic. I'd like that.
I feel like they should do a sign and trade with like Jalen Brunson and all that. Actually, not even Jalen Brunson. Someone else.
I don't even know what they would do, but I would love to see him play with Luka Doncic, which is kind of funny with him and Trey Young. But
I would love to see him on the Bulls. Actually,
I would like to see them move some, including Collins, some of the young pieces to get a second co-star for Young.
I agree. I don't think Collins is their second star.
I've heard a lot of rumors of him going to the Spurs. I don't like it, but
he would look great on the Bulls in a Bulls jersey. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh my God, bro! Everyone look good in the Bulls jersey. Shut up, man. But overall, I think I'd give John Collins a B, a solid B.
I'll give him C plus, bro. I need to see like movement, bro.
I'll give him C. He's been extremely disappointing. But he also has really high standards, so I can't be too mad at it.
Speaking of disappointing, I see the next player up. Also, he's been dealing with hella injuries, but Capella, bro, dude.
Nah, I don't like Capella. No, that man was a beast in the beginning.
One of my like low key favorite players on Houston.
Like Capella, dude.
He was a beast when Evan had him in fantasy. As soon as he got traded to me, he became dog shit.
His scoring is just terrible. Like it's bad.
He's just straight up only there for lobs, bro. Like straight up only a lob threat. That's it. He cannot do anything else on the court except rebound and play defense, which is like pretty good. Honestly, though, I feel like he's the perfect center to be with Trey Young. But like,
I agree. But see,
I don't blame their fit. It's just they need more better players around him. Like I don't know if you guys saw this report earlier. They said like everyone on the team is available besides Trey Young and Clint Capella. The rest, they consider those two untouchable, which I agree with.
I'm cool with that. Because the only thing I'm gonna be a little harsh on him, he's down. He's averaging 4 less points than he did last year.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll give him a solid, considering he's dealing with injuries. I'd be.
And also playing with Trey Young, he wasn't playing with anyone of that caliber in Houston last year.
I mean, he was. Last year was just he also played for the Hawks.
Oh, yeah, you're right. For some reason, I thought he played in Houston last year.
No, that was like 3 years. A while ago.
Is it B a fair grade?
I'd probably give him, honestly, a B as well, like a solid B.
Yeah, like he's going to be vital if they run into, just in the playoffs. They're going to need him. I love him as a defender.
So what do you guys give him then?
B.
B? Do you think
B minus?
B minus. Not bad.
Fair.
I think this next has been super disappointing, bro. He went from like a really good role player to like just there on the team, bro.
Yeah, I agree.
I think Sharif Cooper should be getting more minutes than him.
I honestly agree. I honestly agree.
I'm cool with that, man. Like, what
Sharif
team was he
Cooper.
on last year?
Who was Sharif Cooper or DeLon Wright?
DeLon Wright, or is he?
I think it may have been the Mavericks.
What team was he on last year? Because last season I
Sacramento.
remember him.
He was on Sacramento.
Yeah, and he was
Okay,
decent,
so that's
right?
why he was putting up the numbers on both.
Yes.
Like, no, even years prior, like he was like a solid like role player though. He would like get you like 10 points a night though. Like he's been so bad this season. Honestly, such a disappointment.
I'm telling you, bro. I don't like how Atlanta they keep bringing in these guards. Like we don't need more.
No, yeah, I
guards.
don't understand that to be honest. It doesn't
Trey
make
Young
sense.
is damn near playing 40 minutes a night. You don't need these random guards. Like
I could see him being a package in a trade, but his trade value is probably non-existent.
so I feel like a team like the Lakers could use him.
The Lakers cannot use this man.
The Lakers can use nobody, bro. But dude, honestly, like a D or D plus, like come on, bro.
Yeah, I think this guy should have B, man. He's honestly been so disappointing. I kind of agree with what Nick said. I think he could be used as a trade package with this contract, and like maybe John Collins and like try to get another co-star. I don't even know. But DeLon Wright has not been good this season. I give him a D.
Yep, D.
I think this next guy has kind of been a bright spot of the team so far. He's been pretty solid. Like
His photo kills me every time I look at it. His photo kills me every single time.
Yeah, he's giving me the death stare, bro. Nah, but like he's consistent, but like he's dropped also. He's like averaging 4 less points, which is very disappointing.
Yeah.
But it's okay. I'm cool with him doing what he's doing. He's playing his role.
I think he's been just doing what he's been needing to do. Granted, his defense has been terrible, but this is.
And like he can get streaky, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
He's a
I
J.R.
also knock out 4 threes a game sometimes.
He's really solid. I think he's a pretty good fit as a backup alongside Kevin Huerter and Trey Young. He's a really good backup.
I agree. I like him on the court when Trey Young's off it sometimes.
Mm-hmm. It flows really well.
I'll give him a B plus.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with the B plus. Even though his points
You
have
guys don't understand,
been like the guy off their bench.
If I'm giving someone an A plus, like they gotta be like a baller.
Yeah, I agree. They have to like kind of like exceed expectations or like, okay, this is what I expected out of this guy, and he's like performing to that level. And like he kind of dropped a bit, but he's still been solid.
Yeah.
This next guy, really solid player, but again, it's kind of disappointing. He'll drop off from last season as well.
I
feel like
like him on the Hawks. I think he's really good in the playoffs. I think in the regular season, you don't really need him that much, though.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree.
He's much more of a playoff guy.
He'd be great fit on the Lakers, in my opinion.
He'd be pretty solid on the Lakers. He'd be really good.
Because, like obviously he doesn't score a lot, but, like, dude is a bucket.
He is. He really is.
Yeah. I don't even know if he'd be a great fit on the Lakers because the Lakers, what they need is defense. It's another episode for another time.
Yeah. Okay. This is a tough one to get. Because once again, he's doing his role, but I want to see more, so I'll give him a B.
I'm gonna honestly give him a B because I think the Hawks are playing him right. Because dude, prior to his days in Atlanta, we all knew him as a super injury-prone guy that can never stay healthy. But he's really, really good. And now he's shown that he can play a good sample size of games, but not to that level, which I honestly would rather take.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give him a B, a solid.
I'm cool with a B, yeah.
I'll give him a B. Still what he needs to do.
Last guy on our list. All right. This was going into last year's draft. I was so high on him. To be fair, he's dealt with a bunch of injuries, but I'm still really high on him.
I really like this guy. I really like him.
I don't like him on the Hawks. Defender. He's a great defender. I mean, his points did go up from last season, which is nice to see. I think he's literally a mini Clint Capella. He's literally a mini Clint Capella.
I think he's a mini Bam or Clint Capella, yeah.
Again, he would look so good in a Bulls jersey.
Oh my God, bro, not this shit again.
No, I really want to see him get moved. I just want to see him get more playing time. I'm really high on him.
Exactly.
I remember the debate was between him or Wiseman, the best big man coming into the draft.
I do remember, bro. I remember during that draft, you were so high on Onyeka.
I'm still just give this man some minutes.
I am very high on him too.
He needs the right opportunity. I don't think Atlanta's the place for him, to be honest.
I really like those small ball centers. but that like dominate the rim. Like he's a great rim defender.
He's a very good one.
I'll give him a B. He's made progress, but like I can't give him more. I don't want to be biased.
I'll give him a
Where
B.
do you guys? Where do
You
you
said
guys
D
see this?
minus, Mo?
Yeah, B minus.
I thought you said D minus.
Oh, hell no.
I'll give him a D minus. No, that's fair.
Where do y'all see this team going this year? Like, how do you think they're gonna finish?
First, second round exit.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Like if they run into another team like on New York's caliber, like let's say this year, that could be like the Hornets or Celtics. I think they might be able to beat them. I really want to see them versus Boston in the series.
That'd be
I
really.
want to see New York versus them repeat.
Like, dude, I don't think New York's even gonna make the playoffs enough.
I really don't think they are, bro.
No, actually, this could happen. I want to see like Hawks, Cavaliers, two young cores going at it.
That would be a really, really good series.
Cavs would destroy them. No offense.
I don't know about that.
So,
I really don't know about that.
Because like
it'd be a battle with the guards, to be honest. And then Jared Allen would just eat.
I don't know if he's eating on Clint Capella though. Clint Capella's still pretty solid, bro.
Yeah, dude, they're pretty much the same player. Like realistically,
I think that's a really good matchup, bro. That's a very good matchup. I like that.
I think the Bulls, Heat, Sixers, Cavs, and Nets smash them.
I agree.
And then like Hornets, Raptors, Cavs. Those are a really fun series.
100% agree.
Okay.
I hope.
All right, to end the show off, I want you to guys tell me what you think the Hawks should do before this trade deadline in order to improve on this team, if there's anything they should do.
See, the thing is, like, what can they do? They have plenty of assets, but like, who are they looking for? I'm trying to think of a great fit next to Trey Young.
Okay, not necessarily like make a move, but like, do you think they should be looking to make a trade? Like you guys said earlier, like John Collins does not want to be there. Do you think they should move John Collins, or like kind of like take these past 10 games where they've been on that winning streak and be like, you know what, we could keep this moving forward. Let's just put out to the end of the season.
I'm cool with either, to be honest, because if they continue with this core, I need to see moves over the offseason. I just need to see moves eventually. They want to keep rocking with the young core for a little. It's cool, but I think at least they should entertain Collins.
I agree with that. I agree.
What do you think, Enoch?
I think they should probably make some moves with Collins, especially. I think Collins, Wright, and maybe Oneka. I don't think they should give up on Oneka, but if they can get something and get like a second star, they should. Like if they can do like, would you guys if you're the Hawks GM, would you trade for Porzingis if you would give up Collins?
No.
Yeah,
just because that doesn't solve what I want it to solve.
Yeah, I think John Collins is just as good, if not better, than Porzingis.
Listen, y'all might get on me about this. I'm gonna bring him up again. I think Siakam would be in a sick fit with
Siakam would be a great fit. I agree with this.
Siakam, bro, he's like Collins on steroids.
Not on bro, like a very small amount of steroids, bro.
Oh,
a very small amount of steroids.
I feel like it'd be a good fit with what's his team? I don't even know. Never mind.
Bro, honestly, what I'm doing is I'm reaching out to Portland, bro, and I'm trying to get CJ McCollum.
I like that.
I would love CJ and Trey Young, bro, because that's literally Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum, like pretty much reincarnated back in Atlanta.
I like that. I kind of like that.
But not for John Collins. Not for John Collins. Maybe for like Onyeka and like a player and a pick. I think they could pull that off.
Maybe.
I would hate to give up Onyeka.
I hate to rub it in, but like a lot of rumors last season that was like DeMar was going to the Hawks, but he went to the Bulls.
DeMar looks so good in that Bulls jersey. I'm glad he went to Chicago.
Okay, let's stop bragging in front of Mo. Anything else to say, boys?
No,
I feel like they could this is like the first time I ever gave Ben Simmons some props. I feel like he'd be good fit in Atlanta next to.
He'd be nasty in Atlanta.
It would, but I don't want anything the Hawks have, to be honest. I really don't.
No. I do not want to see another big man next to him. I don't want to see. I want a guard.
I want a good guard or a good forward. That's it.
Yes. I can pass.
All right, Ed, you want to take us home, my boy?
Yeah, man, for sure. Like Mo said at the beginning, this is a new series. We're going to cover every team. We're not only going to be making these videos now, but we wanted to start a series, and we haven't really seen this been done out there. So yeah, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, check out the TikTok, and have a good night.
Peace.